see myself. There's a box in the way.
Yeah,
There you go.
it was telling you that you better be a good girl. That box was. It had words in it that said, "Excuse me, you better watch them community guidelines." They're always warning me. I don't think I'm naughty.
I don't know. She's a little bit naughty.
So I'm working on developing a bath bomb for hot tubs, a CBD bath bomb for hot tubs. If you have any suggestions, you're welcome to leave them in the comments. We would appreciate them. We've got a wholesale contract that where we sell certain products to a lady, and she's wanting me to develop her a special bath bomb for hot tubs. And so we've been doing our research. We've had several conversations over the phone, and we're plotting and planning. And then, of course, I'll do a class on it after I'm sure that I've got them perfected. So, but if you have any suggestions and you want to share, we would love you for it.
Yeah. Well, what about the heat sensitivity of CBD?
Oh, that's a thought.
You
But
didn't
don't
even think about it, did you?
I didn't. I thought it was hot tub, but I was thinking it was
You
like
know,
just.
hot tubs are a couple of 100 degrees, ain't they? I don't know. I've never owned one, so I can't say for sure. But I always thought that they were quite hot.
This is a thought, right? How hot do they get the little
I don't
boogers?
know.
I
Does
mean,
anybody know?
Isn't our
Hey,
normal
somebody
body?
commented. What did it say?
She said, "Hey, Kim. Hey." So I don't know. I'm thinking that natural hot tub. I'm thinking it's that if we were in 160 degrees, our skin might melt or some snort, right?
Mom, smell that plastic.
Ooh, this.
Right? That's what I was just saying. I ended up pulling it with my teeth and it smells.
Now, I'm just gonna tell you that I do not understand this.
But all of it, the plastic, it smells like this, Mom. I'm gonna tell you.
You know what it is? I bet you this plastic is that recycled hemp plastic they're making.
It might be.
Because I'm gonna tell
Because
you
it has a
something.
smell.
This does not smell legal.
Dude, it don't. I was biting it with my teeth.
We live in Alabama. Everything's illegal around here.
Yeah,
And so,
but
you know.
it smells like,
it's like,
this stuff, but it smells
Woo!
like, yeah. I was like, I got a whiff of it. I was like, what the heck?
Woo!
I was like, wait a minute. Did you get that off of plastic?
I'm sure that this is that recyclable, that new recyclable plastic that's made out of hemp.
It might be. It might
'Cause
be.
it smells like marijuana.
Oh,
no. Bridget,
Yeah.
you will have to get a hold of him right quick on your phone.
Or he'll just call you back.
Because he'll call me right back. I know him. And especially if it's something important. My husband's sister's on her deathbed. And so,
I'm not going to wish.
huh?
I got my phone on me.
Oh, see, he's calling again.
Yeah, I know. It's not popped up
Call.
yet. Hang on. It ain't there.
No, you just call him.
Oh, just call
Just
it.
call him. Tell him I'm doing a go live video and tell him that I sent a message to Eric, but he has not replied. I tried to call him, but he did not answer.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on a response from Eric.
Okay.
I have heard nothing yet. I am so absolutely distressed that I only have one of this because I wanted to have one on the thing for sale and one to test to make CBD bombs. And so, okay, so anyway, so what we're doing today is I have found that I have issues using essential oils with our bath bombs. Some of the essential oils seems to deteriorate the maybe the baking soda in snot. Maybe we're using too much. I don't know. I don't know. I just know that when we remember those lavender essential oil bath bombs that it was like they were just flaking off.
Yeah, they
We
just
made
kinda
them the
crumbled.
Yeah, we were just making recipe after recipe after recipe, and we had it pre-measured out. We know it was good, the measurements. We did everything the way we normally do. You know, make a small batch. If you try to make a monster batch, you know, they dry out before you can make them. That's why you make small batches. So anyway, you know, we were making small batches and we were making them, but the lavender ones was never quite right.
No,
They never
oils seeped out of them onto the paper labels too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we found that essential oils are difficult in bath bombs.
Yeah. They don't like them.
Yeah. So far with us. And so
maybe you put too much.
I put what the rest.
She's always a heavy hand with essential.
I can't help it. But I was good. I was a good girl. I did not put too much. I put what it called for in the recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and we did the lemongrass ones, and even the lemongrass ones was a little.
The spider is back.
It's much different. Didn't you think that the lemongrass even was a little different?
The lemongrass was a little more, like, it come off on my fingers a little bit.
Yeah. So we were not satisfied with that, but yet every one we did with fragrance was perfect.
Yeah, hard as little rocks.
Yeah. And so we're
Packaged
working
just
now
fine, too.
on getting our wholesale, you know, situation going, and having a producible, you know, product that a person like this lady, she's calling me and she's wanting me to do a special order for her, and that's cool. But we need to have something that, you know, that we just naturally sell for different things. And so anyway, but we have had some good results with some fragrances that Essential Depot creates, and I like those because they're natural based, and so therefore they're hypoallergenic.
Yeah.
I have only found one that irritates me, and that is, can you get on there and see what somebody just commented? They wrote me quite a bit, and I'd
Okay.
love to know what it was. This lilac and lily, this
Where
is
did we
the
go
only
live at?
one. It is super strong.
Did we go live on YouTube? Or
Yeah, we're live on YouTube. I mean, it is super strong. And so it's very potent, and you know, it's very potent in soap. If you have a market for, we've tried it hot processed soap, and it held up beautifully. It's very potent, so a little bit will do the job. So it's very money efficient as well. But what we did was we mixed the lilac and lilac
Okay,
with
so
the
she says that the essential oil seems to make the bath bombs have to cure longer. Also, it depends on the humidity of the day you make your bath bombs, and it was pretty darn humid that day too.
we didn't have any rain. It was dry. We hadn't had rain in weeks.
But it was still hot. We don't never have dry hot.
Okay.
Come on, Mom. Bring it all down.
Was Steve just wondering what Eric said? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, because his sister is, she's on her deathbed, and we're just sort of on death watch. We're waiting for the call, and he's done everything he can do, and now she's just not really where you can visit with her. But he thought he might call her and try to talk to her just one more time. So that's what we were trying to arrange. And so that's why I knew he'd keep calling me back. He wasn't going to let that go. He needed to talk to me. So anyway, so on this lily and lilac, we mixed it with cherry blossom, and we were fond of that smell, weren't we?
Well, y'all like it. I'm not.
You don't like it?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
It's
So
just too much for my sniffer.
so the cherry blossom is a weak scent.
Mhm.
I don't recommend it for bath bombs unless you have customers that like a real weak scent.
It's not so much great for soap either.
She didn't like it. She put it in soap, and
I put it in soap and put a whole bunch of other stuff in there with it. And
it was just
nothing.
gone. We
Yeah.
don't know exactly what happened with that, but cherry blossom, we
And
don't
it-
recommend it for hot processed
was-
soap.
It was quite potent when I put everything in, but as soon as we cut and cured it, it was like it smelled like nothing.
Yeah, it disappeared. So this is their Essential Depot for men fragrance oil. Now, I just have to make this noticed to y'all guys
There's some more
that
rain.
Essential Depot has closed their affiliate program. So anything you purchase from them will not help me in any way. It will help them, but it won't help me. But I just letting you know you can't use my link anymore. It's dead. It's gone. Anyway.
Dude, she
As-
runs a dehumidifier in her shop
Uh-huh.
near her bath bombs and lets them cure for 4 days, sometimes longer.
Really?
Yeah.
Do
I
you,
like
I
that.
asked her, do you put water in yours? We don't put any water in ours. Does she put water in hers and that's what she's curing out is the water?
I don't know, it doesn't say.
Something.
It was a plastic bag.
Okay.
It
All
got
right.
stuck to me.
All right. So anyway, I wanted to show y'all. This is Essential Depot for Men fragrance oil. And I want you to see what you thought. We always love what Bridget makes.
She sometimes makes water. But you love what I make?
We always love to hear what you think about the scents.
It reminds me of your Gigolo Joe. Oh, I bet Michael would love that. It's very masculine and
It's a very masculine cologne
yeah,
scent.
it's a cologne smell. Michael
So,
would absolutely
if
douse
you-
himself in it.
So if you're making something that would be like for a men's cologne set or soap and bath and body, beard, whatever products, I think this would be a good choice.
Yeah.
For these things are not real expensive. I think that you'd really like this one maybe.
Oh, she switched to witch hazel in small amounts.
All right. I've had a lot of people tell me about the witch hazel.
You can buy it at Dollar General and Dollar Tree. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
we're
it's not
going to look
expensive.
at it because I've had a lot of people telling me that. But I really think this would do well if you were doing something like that and you needed a nice cologne scent.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally smells like a cologne.
It kind of has
Like you
a,
could just do this if you were a man and put it straight on your.
yeah. It
straight
kind of
on you.
has like an axey kind of smell, or Old Spice. It's very masculine.
But
you
it
know?
doesn't. It's not that. It doesn't make me think of Old Spice. But it does make me think of cologne. But
Yeah.
then I've never been fond of Old Spice.
I don't like
And that I like.
Michael loves like all of those masculine, manly smells, and
This
I
one here makes. What's that one I used to like? Your daddy would. It had a
Stinson.
Stinson or
Yeah, and that does remind me a little
Yes,
bit
and
of
it-
Stinson. And Michael has taken. Michael found one of Daddy's old bottles hid away on a shelf, and he told Dad, and Dad was like, "Well, you can just have it." So now there's been Stinson all over the house.
Okay, so that's what it makes me think of.
Yeah,
Was
it
that an
does.
Avon or was that just something you bought at Walmart?
I think it was an Avon, but I don't know. I don't.
I just
remember.
want you to know that I like Essential Depot's pomegranate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what do you think about bath bombs out of the pomegranate?
I will have to smuggle some home.
Yeah, it's very, very potent, which is, in my opinion, something you need in the bath bombs.
Dude, I had a lady that walked up to the cash register to pay today, and she goes, "What is that smell?" And I'm like, "What smell?" And she's like, "It smells so great," because the bath bombs are like right in front of the cash register. And she's like, "I smell it right here," and I'm like,
It was right behind her.
it was behind her. I was like, "But there's nothing here. I haven't burned any incense." Like she was getting my incense burner and smelling it, and yeah, I was like, "Oh, I bet it's those bath bombs." And she turns around and she's like, "Ooh."
Did she buy any?
She's like, "No, but next time," because she done spent a hoodle. So
All right.
she hit her maximum of spinaches.
Now, I also want to notify you immediately that I absolutely adore Central Depot's chocolate. It makes you want to pour it all over you or lick yourself or eat some or whatever.
Yeah, it really does. Like the soap, I want to eat it.
It is a milk chocolate smell. Really, it is a milk chocolate fudge smell. Like buying homemade fudge, at a place like where you go out traveling. When you're
It's
a
like-
tourist and we're going to the candy store and there's fudge everywhere and you get that chocolate fudge and you bury your nose up in it and then chocolate starts coming out of your ears later. Oh,
Yeah.
this is the way this chocolate is, and I made some chocolate bath bombs. I actually added a little bit of peppermint to the chocolate bath bomb. What did you think of that particular mix?
I absolutely adore it.
I did not put a lot of peppermint compared to the chocolate. I just sweetened the chocolate up a little bit with peppermint.
Yeah.
They have a chocolate mint
It reminded me.
by Essential Depot.
But
And it stinks. I hate it. Now,
you can buy stitches.
now
in
there's a
that one.
possibility that he has changed because I bought one before they put the fancy labels on, before they got the new printers. And I've had that thing for years, and I finally just thrown it away. I'm never using it. It stinks. I tried to sell it to people. Nobody buy it.
No, it sat on the shelf
Ah.
how long? Year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years,
5 years
5
easy.
years. I don't know. And then we took it back here and it stunk. And we
Now,
just threw it away.
My opinion, if you're doing something with peppermint, and it's not possibly bath bombs, because I'm not going to recommend an essential essential oils and bath bombs until I can figure out how to make it work. But this right here, if you take this and put 3/4 this to 1/4 real peppermint, you can put it into things that might cost, or even possibly less real peppermint, depending on what you're making, so that you could have more peppermint smell without the irritation factor of real peppermint. And I think peppermint bath bombs with that would be, smell it.
Yeah.
Do you think people would buy a bath bomb that was peppermint smell?
Of course.
No, that peppermint smell.
Uh,
Have you smelled it?
No, I haven't. I'm fixing it. But
She
it's
says,
peppermint.
of course. She hadn't smelled it yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But it's not,
It's not the candy cane peppermint smell.
yeah, it's not the candy cane peppermint smell.
Which is the Supreme. When they sell you the Supreme, that's that candy cane smell. So I
It's,
think if you added that candy cane peppermint to this
It's-
right here,
It's that homemade soft peppermint smell.
yeah, the soft candy
The
peppermint.
soft candy peppermint, yeah.
Yep.
Reminds me of Christmas.
Now their English lavender, I have not tried, but I'm thinking of putting it in the. Are you keeping up with comments?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about trying some of it instead of, so I bought like 4 bottles of the chocolate, 4 bottles of the peppermint, 4 bottles of the lavender, because I plan on making bath bombs out of these.
April says her customers love peppermint essential oil bath bombs.
Okay, and she don't have any trouble with them acting weird.
She uses a dehumidifier.
Oh,
in
that's
her
the lady
business.
with the that has the dehumidifier,
Yeah,
and that
right, I think
causes
so.
them not
Yeah.
to act ugly.
I guess so.
Because ours acted ugly as soon as we made them and pressed them out and set them over in the trays. They immediately started like flaking. Little
Yeah.
flakes
And-
come off of them.
And
We
one of them-
gently put them over here on the drying tray, and we left them overnight. And the next day, when you went to do them, only the essential oil bath bombs
was giving me troubles.
was.
And one of them kind of looked shriveled, like it had tried to fizz.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not even joking.
So,
Luckily
what
it
did
was
you
that
think of the lavender?
It smells exactly like what we have over there.
Not the French, but the regular
The
lavender.
regular, yeah.
Yep.
There is a little bit more of a florally smell though, just a hint.
Yeah.
It's a little bit stronger, like they've added some little something to
Little
it.
extra floral to
Yeah,
it
the
than a regular lavender.
English is not really all that floral. It's not.
Okay, all right.
At least not in my opinion. It's
So
not
this is the
florally.
lilac and lily.
I know what it smells like.
It's very potent, very strong.
Yeah.
It comes out to meet you.
And it's very English summer.
Yeah, very English summer.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes it, but if you're making a something and you want a very powerful floral,
Mhm.
and you have a weak floral, you could mix florals together with that, and it would hold up the back note. It'd hold it up and keep it potent whenever you've got weak scents, possibly. This one I spiced. What is that? Twitchell?
Switchel?
Swizzle?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We added the citric acid last too, didn't you?
Yeah, we added citric acid.
Yeah.
Oh, and last, yes, we
Yeah.
added last.
Yeah. But it was one of those little half ones that had shriveled, so
Oh.
it didn't matter.
Well, now I take that back. We add the citric. We put that in very last.
Yeah.
Very last thing. Oh, I love this. It makes me think of a hot apple cider. No?
Oh, I worked at Walmart and had to deal with the brooms of doom every fall. Oh my gosh.
The
you know,
brooms of doom.
those florally, like it's apple cinnamon hell that comes out of that aisle every fall. And they always, I swear, they knew I hated them and they put them at the women's section where I was at. every year. Oh my gosh, I cannot stand
Tell me what they're called
the
again.
brooms of doom.
The brooms of doom.
Every fall Walmart would do it to me, and like my manager, she'd see me coming and she'd come running the other way, and I'm like, they're not staying there. You're going to move them. I cannot deal with this. I hate those brooms. Like even like right now, they're out. I'm not going to Walmart. No, I was going to Dollar General. Not.
Did you smell?
happening.
Did you smelled it?
I
You
smelled
sure
it.
you don't need some
No,
more?
I don't. I really don't.
I'm gonna chase her around. And from now on,
hate
if
that
you're
stuff.
naughty and don't do your
I
chores,
hate that
I'm
stuff.
getting the spice twishes out. The
Wait,
brooms from doom.
Mom, it was 5 years. They tormented me that stuff. 5 years.
You made another comment. It smells good. I would not think it would be a bath bomb. It's not going to be a lotion.
She sold them.
So, I mean, it literally, and maybe, what do you think? I mean, this is a holiday scent.
Yeah, and whatever you do with it, you're going to do it with Tiffany. We'll love them there.
Okay, now I bought some of the pineapple. I really loved it. I
Love
can't
you,
remember what we
Tiffany.
did with it. I can't remember what we did with it, the pineapple.
The pineapple?
Maybe it just sold and I didn't get any.
I
So,
think it probably just sold because like lots of people oohed over it and then it disappeared.
right. So, let's see if it will be potent enough for Kim's bath bombs.
Oh, did you buy another one?
Yes, I got 2 of them.
Ooh. I like the pineapple.
I think pineapple bath bombs. What do you think? What you think would somebody buy a pineapple bath bomb?
I would.
You know what I think would be
I would,
nice?
you know what, Mom?
Coconut and pineapple.
This doesn't look
Coconut
heavy color.
pineapple.
So I'm confiscating a bottle for my next batch of.
Yeah,
lemon
pineapple
soda.
and coconut.
Yes.
That's right. They were out of coconut, the little heathens.
Oh.
It was after hours. I'd have gone on the phone with them
I can just imagine.
because that's what I
now.
needed. That was the main thing I needed because we're out of coconut dream soap out there,
Yeah.
and the customers like that coconut dream soap.
It sells itself.
Yes, so I've got to get some more coconut soap.
Hey Derek, you best watch out. She's coming.
Anyway, Hair Fantasy Fragrance Oil.
Ooh, I like
Hair
those.
Fantasy. Oh, and on the pineapple,
That's not.
I
That's
would.
not exactly what I thought it would be. It's very.
Do you think the pineapple? I wouldn't put pineapple in lotion. Would it? Would you put pineapple in body spray?
I mean, I know people who do. Like Bath and Body Works puts pineapple in body spray.
Okay. Do you? So
You know.
so what would you recommend that smell? Because it really smells like pineapple. What kind of products would you put that in?
I think it would be great in like a soap and the bath bombs.
You think the bath bombs would be good? with
Yeah,
pineapple?
I think a bath bomb would be great. And
I think
my
pineapple and
laundry
coconut
soap,
mix.
Right. I'm gonna put it in my laundry soap.
at this one.
Actually, it's not quite what I thought it would smell like. I think it would be great
Oh.
to mix with something. It's very light.
Do you know what that smells like?
It doesn't really smell like
It
pears.
smells like spiced pears.
Yeah, it doesn't smell
Like
exactly
like
like
you
I thought
spice
it
them
would.
up with a little bit of just a touch of the brooms from doom.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought too. I was like,
So
that's not what I expected.
so
I mean,
and
it's
it
not
does say
horrible.
pear fantasy.
Yeah, it's not
So
horrible.
therefore they're fantasizing about pear. It's not an exact replica of pear.
A summertime edition.
Yeah, the
Oh,
summertime
y'all-
edition.
Y'all better not tell Walmart
Now-
about that, okay?
Yeah, listen.
Or Michael.
Tiffany
wish.
about had a come apart over cucumber and sweet melon. She said this was her favorite scent, so I didn't think it sounded good. They've got a
We've
cucumber.
had it before.
They've got some kind of Gatorade now that
Ooh.
is.
Oh, Mom. Now that is nice. I like that. It would not do in a soap.
No,
Would not. It would not be powerful.
it wouldn't be
enough.
powerful enough for a soap.
But that is nice.
But this would be really nice in a lotion.
Yeah,
It
as a
would be
lotion.
nice in a suntan lotion. It would be really nice in, let's see, lotion, suntan lotion, body sprays. What do you think? Do you think so?
No, so Lotion,
well, now
bath
you
bomb.
a mild scented soap, but it would be very wonderful in all those. I mean, but maybe I'm wrong about what people like in soap. I don't always know everything about fragrances. Okay, Magnolia fragrance oil. Does that say mango? That's not Magnolia. It's what's the name of that flowering tree?
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
I really like that.
I like it, but it doesn't do. It's. I'm not a big magnolia person, so I don't. It's okay.
It's nice.
I think if you're a sophisticated older woman.
Yes. It
smell-
reminds me of Mama Magnet a
Yeah.
lot.
Mama Magna,
Sophisticated older lady.
yeah, definitely.
Little hairbrained.
Possibly had a little bit of more pain medicine than she needed.
Yes.
We had these two little ladies that come to the store whenever Bridget was a little baby. I mean, she was just little. And they were First Baptist. They were mother and daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And they
I
were
remember
First
them.
Baptist, and they didn't believe in beer, alcohol, nothing.
Yeah.
But whatever it was that they would come completely stoned on, I don't know.
It was most likely a pharmaceutical.
And they would come to the store, and they both wore hearing aids. And they'd come into the store to get their hair done, and I would do their hair. I owned a beauty shop for years.
We called them the little blue ladies.
Little blue ladies. And they'd be tottering and just touch unsteady because they were stoned out of their head. And basically, and they would be more than willing to talk to you about the evils of anything that might lighten your mood while they were completely stoned off their ass. Anyway, and they were so funny and so adorable. We loved them. And
They would play with, one of them would play with me while the other one was getting her hair done.
yes, that's right. They'd babysit
can
for me. They
remember
were
that.
awesome. Because I had a little area in the back for the kids, but they'd get tired sometimes, so they'd play with the kids, you know.
Yeah, they
So
put
anyway.
me in the washing, the chairs right there in front of the washing
Yeah.
sinks, and
And
she'd
play
play
with
with
you.
me.
Yeah. And the funniest thing about them though is that once they took their hearing aids out, they'd fight. But they never were fighting about the same thing at the same time. Because one of them would say something perfectly normal to the other one, and the other one would misstrew it for something
Horrible.
horrible
Yeah.
or rude or mean, and then that one would start telling that one off, and then this one couldn't hear what the other one was saying, but she could see the other one was upset. So then she would get upset because she would think that suddenly, just out of the blue, that the other one was being mean to them, and they'd get to rowing in there, fight with each other and telling each other off respectfully, as any First Baptist lady would. And they would have to clear the air.
You know,
And they would be complete and total chaos until the hearing aids got put back on.
I can just imagine, Mom. I mean, I can just imagine. See, I can't remember a lot of their conversations.
Yeah, she was
I was
young.
too little. I was
She
too
was
little.
young. She was
But
young.
you know, I've heard several respectable Southern Baptist women have respectable disagreeing conversations. So I can just imagine. I can imagine.
And
what
they would be
were saying.
talking, and the other one would not understand a word that one said, and would start answering back on a completely different subject.
There's a mother and daughter on Facebook
You know what?
that they do that, but they cuss each other like sailors. So,
Well, they didn't do that.
yeah, because they were Southern Baptist people.
Well, I think the pineapple and the watermelon would be really nice together. She's going.
I like my pineapple just the way it is.
And then add some coconut to that. Watermelon, pineapple, and coconut.
No,
No, you don't like that?
no, I don't. But I bet you.
Oh, I'm in heaven over this.
I don't know.
Oh, I like
It
it.
makes me a little bit nauseous.
You might be allergic to one of them.
I don't know, but it did. It turned my stomach just a little bit. I was just like, ooh, oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Uh,
I'll be all right.
Mango Mattis, we've had this soap. We've used it in
I
soap.
love mango man.
We do love it, but it does not hold real well in soap. The scent
Bathbomb.
fades
Bath Bomb Future. Did they change it? Did they change it? They better not have the little hoochies. That is not Mango Madness. What is it? Maybe that's what was on the plastic.
I don't know.
We're going to call.
We are not going to discuss this. Essential Depot is going to string me right up, but I can't help it. That does
We're going
not
to call Derek.
smell anything like Mango Madness. Does it? Does it even have a floral scent?
No. No, it does not. It smells like my brother's high school football. like his room. It smells like my brother's high school football room.
I didn't know he
Illegal
was,
right there.
I didn't know he was doing that. I was a complete and totally naive mother. But
Philip was a sneaky little ass.
but he cleared up his ways. He's a
He
good
did.
boy now.
He is a good boy now.
Yeah, he just you know was just
He
testing
had
out
to-
wild things when he was young. By the time I found out about it, he'd done quit. Yeah. But there's something in there.
Ooh, what is that?
It's
Oh, I like like that. But if you mix that with that pear, maybe.
It's
or the-
peach blossom. The pear fantasy.
Yeah, because the pear fantasy, I did not like it. It was not fruity enough. What do you think?
I don't like it mixed
What?
together.
See, I do. I like that.
Yeah.
See,
It has this clean cotton smell to it.
But it has this nice, like, sweet underbelly of it.
It's true.
It's quite nice.
Here, put that on the pear.
Okay.
I like
I could deal
the
with
peach
these.
blossom,
These would not be
but
declared.
in soap, it is too mild. I mean, you'll smell it at first. You have to put a lot in there, and then it goes away. So but I think it would be really nice in lotion, bath sprays, things like that. It's just, in my opinion, it's not good for hot processed soap. I can't say for any of these on cold process that much. I'm just not a cold process expert.
Maybe they're testing a cannabis scent and labeled the wrong bottle wrong.
Yeah, right. It's
April,
gonna
I
string
think
me
you
up.
might be right.
It's gonna string me up. I can't help it. It happened on camera. We're live.
Ooh, try the watermelon and the cucumber melon.
It's gonna have to give me my fellowship back.
Call it the Jolly Rancher soap.
The Jolly Rancher soap. Which one?
These two.
Oh, and she says the watermelon and the
Cucumber melon.
cucumber melon.
Yeah. What do you
Well,
think?
you know it does. I think it does. You're a smart person. Smart person there.
Oh yeah, that's that. It's not. It's almost a watermelon, the watermelon Jolly Rancher, but it's just missing something. But it's really close. That's nice. So,
Here, you put that one on the watermelon. I'll do this.
that is nice. I like that.
So the violet. It's been ages since I smelled violet. So we're gonna smell it all over again. Oh, and she said it's missing apple. You know,
Yeah.
I ordered sour apple. I ordered one.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Is it still in the boxes?
To the best of my knowledge, I opened every single box. We'll need to check our invoice off
Yeah.
because I ordered a sour apple. I could have swore I did. Unless I took it off, I wanted one because I usually keep one. That's one of their sour apples. I've done stuff with sour apple before and been happy with it. Here, look and see.
Apple green fragrance oil right there.
Does it
It's
say
all
that
the
it's
top.
here?
Yeah, it's checked off.
It's checked off
Double checked off and starred.
and starred?
Yeah, they double check and start. It's right there at the top, second one.
Okay, well, look in the ones behind, but I know I got 4 of every one of those. On this violet, it's very, very light. I don't think it would be good for soap. I think it would be great for like
Maybe it got poked
you know,
in another
body
box.
washes, lotions and sprays, but I think it's too light for soap. Oh, have we got more?
Yeah, there's more. Here's a sweet pea.
Oh, bring them up here.
And there's vanilla.
I thought I got them all. gonna open up the apple and we're gonna put it with them too and see what we think. But
Lemon balm.
That's why I thought I got
Lemon
more lemon blossom.
See? There's a whole row of them right there. Look at this. Little.
The lemon blossom is really nice. It is light.
Oh, there's the apple right there.
And so for me, I like my soaps to be potent. So for me, I wouldn't make soap with it because I think it's gonna be too light. But there's a lot of people that just like light scented soaps. So for y'all guys, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. And I love the smell of it. What do you think? Okay, what do you think? Okay, what do you think?
I wanted to open the apple.
Oh, and I got vanilla too.
It's very strong. You could put
You
that
think
in a
that's
soda.
strong?
Yes, it's,
Maybe my nose
It's
is
very-
died. Maybe
it's very strong. It's very.
maybe go get me some coffee to clear out my
I ain't
nose.
made any.
Or maybe the black salt would do it. Is that to where it's easily opened? So you think the
It
lemon
doesn't smell
blossom would?
anything.
It purifies though.
Purifies.
Oh yes, it's much more potent now.
Yeah, that's
That's
it's
what it
like,
was.
It's like,
My nose died.
It's like a sour lemon head shoved up your nose. It was
Hey,
like,
would that be good with
like
the-
because you said it was very weak, I took a real nice deep breath, and right now my nose is going, you horrible woman. Oh.
Hey, mix that pineapple or mix the watermelon with that lemon. Tell me
Oh
what you.
my gosh. I don't know if my sniffer will do it.
Thank you. We love you too. Anyway.
Yeah, so we're just gonna leave that illicit bottle over there.
Illicit bottle. Yes, we've moved the illicit bottle over there. We don't know what's in there. Oh, that's
All
nice.
right, here you go.
Now,
I'm gonna grab them all.
oh, that is Jolly Rancher right there. Now, put this one in with it.
Yeah, no,
You don't like the apple?
no.
I want to smell the
Try
apple
without
and
this.
the pineapple and the watermelon. Oh. Oh, yeah, the pineapple, watermelon, and apple is really good
Oh,
together.
no. We rearranged the bottles.
So,
I had the lids in order.
oh, does it matter? I switch them around.
I don't
They get re-smelly like they're supposed to. This one was the apple though.
I don't like doing it.
If you want to make a Jolly Rancher kids line, you could definitely do it with some of these.
Huh?
A Jolly Rancher kids line, you
Oh,
could
yeah.
definitely do it with some of these.
Definitely. Actually, if somebody were to make a shampoo with that, I would totally buy it because
You like
I
it?
can't stand any of the kids' shampoos right now. Like, I bought one and it was supposed to be warhead smell. It was supposed to smell like sour apples
For the kids
for the kids.
to influence them to take a bath.
Yes, guess what? Smells like absolutely nothing.
The warhead one.
Like, when you smell it, when you first open it, it smells great. You wash them with it, they don't even smell clean.
Here.
Like, it's like the opposite.
Open some of these up. We haven't smelled these before.
Oh,
Get
we
these going.
smelled the bay rum before.
Yes, but we haven't smelled it for our wonderful patriots who. Oh, bamboo teak! I was wanting to smell this one.
Bamboo what?
Bamboo teak. Gotta get that one out. And the vanilla. I was wanting to smell the vanilla.
We needed more. vanilla.
There you go, Jolly Rancher soap. It's time. It's
Yes.
time for Jolly
Somebody-
Rancher soap.
Somebody needs to make some shampoo out of that. And let me know.
And the sweet pea.
You need to let me know so that I can buy it. Y'all hit me up. I got a YouTube channel. Message me. Hello.
You don't hear that.
Yes, you do that, Rachel. And then you need to message me your company thingy so I can order it.
Where? Oh, you got the knife.
I do got them.
Okay. She's got the knife. She's got the knife.
Amber sweet.
I know, we don't know what it's gonna smell like. Amber sweet. It's new
Like
for us.
What does amber
We've
smell
never
like?
had it. We don't know. We don't know. Kimberly does not know. Kimberly wants to know. Kimberly wants
I
to know.
mean, I'm gonna open it
Now, I did learn one thing. Dragon's blood is one of our most popular scents. I don't care what you put it in. The Essential Depot Dragon's blood beats everybody else's Dragon's blood I've tried. And it's natural based, and that's why, because it's got real Dragon's blood rosin in it. That's my opinion. And,
smell that.
what is that?
That's the amber. I had to open it.
Oh. Men's cologne line right here.
It turns the bath bombs brownish. We'll just use that hot pink for my color.
We had that happen with the. She's
Right.
talking about the Dragon's blood. We did. You want to go? You want to go get one of them Dragon's blood ones?
Yeah. Okay.
We found that the neon colors, the bright neon, defeated the Dragon's blood. I really like that. It makes me think of a amber musk, but amber maybe is musky, but definitely the amberwood sweet and the men's Essential Depot for men fragrance oil would be really nice for men. I really like that.
It's actually mellowed a little bit.
What's mellowed?
The pink, it was like hot pink. And it's mellowed a little bit, which is nice. To the red, I would assume that it needed to be.
Well, we tried a red, and it turned
Brown.
poo brown.
It's right here.
Yeah. So we ended up with poo brown,
Yeah.
and we didn't think about the fact that it would turn the water poo brown. So the employee took one of them home to test,
Oh no.
and her husband came in there and said he wasn't getting in that bathtub with her.
Well, I guess it would be a way
What
to
you been doing
guarantee
in
a
there,
long
baby?
time.
That's right, it guarantees a long time, don't it?
Be like, hey babe, come help
And
me.
these are sealed, and we worked real hard to have no holes.
Yeah, I really worked hard to have no holes, but like,
But you can smell it right through.
yeah, you can. I mean, you're gonna have like a microscopic hole somewhere on there.
Maybe. But I'm going to just
You know,
tell you
but
that
like
the
big
dragon's
ones.
blood, when you seal them up, your customers will still be able to smell it real good.
Yeah,
Jasmine,
that's what she
too.
was doing. She was smelling them all to find the one that smelled so good. It was the dragon's blood that won the war.
Oh, and so this was it neon red?
Neon pink.
Neon pink. And it
Wash that
defeated the poo brown of the day. And this here we put a red in, but the brown overwhelmed the red. But it did not overwhelm neon pink, which we didn't have a neon red. So maybe that'd be better next time, I don't know. But in
I
any
like
case,
that.
and we put a banded agate in that one. We didn't put nothing in this one.
It's poo.
It's poo. Anyway, the only thing we've not had any success with is our sandalwood bath bombs.
No.
So far, nobody buys the sandalwood bath bombs. And I really thought that those would be a hit. Those are not a hit. Oh, I want to smell the vanillas.
You bought more sandalwood oil.
Yeah, well, we're out of it. It's still good in a lot of things. People love it in a lot of things. We make the sandalwood soap. People loves that sandalwood soap. We sell that.
Maybe the people that loves the sandalwood soap needs to be introduced to the sandalwood bath bombs. You gotta tell me which ones they are. So
I'm telling you,
hang on, I'll pull the phone out.
she said she missed me. I didn't get to see everything she said before it went off.
We really miss you from Egypt. Please get back to your videos.
We are going to go right back at it, I promise. Oh, this is good. I have been working my tail end off. And now I'm out of debt.
Woohoo!
I have no debt.
And I love it.
I was spending large masses amount of money every month paying everything off. And now I am completely out of debt. I have no credit card debt. Of course, I haven't had credit card debt in eons. I gave up credit cards before you were born.
Yeah.
I
Daddy
know.
has one though.
Yeah, Dad still has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
And,
you gave him good credit paying it out.
Yeah, a lot of the things I paid off was still in his name. So he has really good credit. Now
Little
he'll
hoochie.
I know. Anyway, because the house loan was in his name, and I paid it off, and I paid him off his portion, and that was a big chunk. And Steve helped me. I did not do this alone,
Yes.
and
Yes.
we can never
Wonderful.
thank him enough
Wonderful
for
Pops.
helping us. Yes.
We love you, Pops.
But in any case, I'm completely out of debt. So now we are going to start making the store even more. And
We've
I'll
expanded
have
the
hopefully
store.
the money to purchase things to develop some new things.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I've just been pouring all my money and getting debt free. And it is such a wonderful feeling to be debt free.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's nice. I love this vanilla. The vanilla,
You can-
does it seem super potent to you?
No, not
But
really.
you don't really want vanilla to be super potent. I think this
No.
would be wonderful in bath bombs.
It would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Like maybe add it into something that needs a little.
Yeah. So like I got these 2 peppermints and let's see, where's the vanillas? There's the vanilla. I got
There's the vanilla.
I got 2 vanillas
There's
for
the
bath
vanilla.
bombs. Yeah, but I also got some to sell out there. People like to buy them. The vanillas. And I bought
Lots of dragon
a
blood.
pomegranate to try.
Dragon
Yes,
blood.
dragon's blood, and I'm not gonna do any more sandalwood. People don't like them.
No.
I think we'll do a lemon blossom.
Maybe a vanilla sandalwood.
Yeah, maybe a vanilla sandalwood would do something that would make people buy it. Oh, I haven't got to smell the bamboo teal. It's here.
I know. I've been
It's
sneaking
in
and
my
opening
hand.
everything.
It's in my hand.
You ready?
Oh, that's good.
He smell. He smell. Or you can mix them with the other ones. Oh, you. Oh, I like that.
I thought
It's
you
not
would.
really. It's not.
It's the bamboo teal mixed with vanilla, but the bamboo by itself is awesome.
Yeah, bamboo by itself is really awesome, but like that bamboo with the vanilla is quite nice.
I mean,
like,
it really goes.
I like a gentle
bam.
smell. I don't like a potent burn in your nostrils.
I like something that burns the freak out of your nostrils. What else have we got? Oh, on the sandalwood. Let me discuss this with you.
We got some yays and yay kims, and that's awesome. And we need to smell a phone.
No, we need smell-o-vision. We need smell-o-vision.
Like, I wish I could smell them.
I know. I'm
Decadent
doing my
butters.
best to tell you the absolute truth about them.
Dude, Decadent Butters. I love that name, Decadent Butters.
Ooh, decadent butters.
I like your face. Your
Their sandalwood smells awesome.
Mhm.
If you put it in lotions, body sprays, mint cologne, blah blah blah, you're doing great. But as soon as you put this in soap, you've got to put tons.
Yeah.
And so I like in a we do 22 bars at a whack. We like the whole bottle put in there in 22
Yeah.
bars. That's 4 ounces for 22 bars.
And I really
And-
think it still needs a little something else added to that too.
I was just sitting here thinking about this amber wood sweet.
Ooh, with the sandalwood.
Yes.
You have to make.
Oh yeah, smell that.
See, I like that. That's a very.
Yeah,
It's
so
almost masculine.
We may keep this amberwood sweet then. I just got one to test it and add it to the sandalwood soap to see if people likes it.
Let's see if they notice it.
You're bad. Oh, sweet pea. Is there anything else here? Passion fruit. I hadn't smelled that one.
Green apple and the bay rum.
The green apple I got from us.
Yeah. What about bay rum?
Open it up. I want to smell it. I can't remember.
Bay rum.
I've been
You
thinking.
used to put bay rum in something.
What was it I put there?
I don't remember. I never was very fond of it because it's
I know.
just kind
It
of.
ran out. You couldn't buy it there for a while.
I don't know.
And when something gets out of stock and I can't buy it, I forget to buy it after a while. Okay, so to me, the bay rum is sweet smelling,
But it has a sour note too.
but it has a sour note on the back at
Yeah.
the same time.
We have master sniffers, huh?
And in my opinion, this would make a nice cologne smell for men. Possibly even add some of this. There we go, bay rum and sandalwood. Wait,
I think that's actually what you did with it.
smell that
Yeah. It's okay.
for men.
For me. I would not enjoy my husband smelling like that though.
I like this one.
Not for me.
For that deep, dark
Like I seriously,
smell, you know.
I go like
that
Michael,
smell that's so deep and dark that it makes your toes curl up.
Yeah. See, I go to Walmart
Sandalwood,
because Michael wants.
amberwood sweet, and bay rum for a little sweetness. I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
See, I go to Walmart and I open all the men's colognes, the body washes, because he absolutely must have a liquid body wash, the little heathen, and find the most less man smell I can that still says it's for men, because it has to say that.
It has to say it's for men.
Yeah, I even bought him a coconut one that's like either or. No, it's still sitting on the shelf.
It didn't say it was for men.
It didn't say it was for men.
It's very important.
Even though I just absolutely love the coconut body wash.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter.
So,
What are you doing? Does it still smell?
now I'm going to tell you. I just decided that I wanted to see if what was in the bottle smelled something different than what was on the bottle. And
Mhm.
possibly it was something on the bottle.
Yeah.
Now smell it.
So now it smells like the Mango Madness is supposed to. What's on the bottles?
I don't know, but
And I've been feeling something like on the bottles. You know? Yeah.
look at that. Green on.
Derek. What have you been doing, man?
No. I think
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
think it's a mix up. You know, he does a lot of products. You
Yeah.
know, and
Maybe something splashed.
And it very well could be just what I told you. This is the hemp plastic, the new recyclable. Because you know he does not buy things that's not recycled. So that's got to be recycled plastic or some kind of earth plastic.
Yeah.
And but when you smell it like this,
You smell
Yeah.
illicitness.
but when I put that in there,
And just smell the knife, it smells like Mango
it
Madness.
smells like Mango Madness, which is very potent and has a nice smell.
It's very soft and sweet. It's a sweet softness.
So I'm not sure exactly what caused that, but it's definitely not in the bottle.
It's on
It's
the
just
glass.
something that got on the bottle. It got on the plastic, or the plastic has got that you know it's the plastic made out of hemp, and when it got hot with the sealer,
Mm.
the odor came out, and it's still gravitating to that particular bottle because
Maybe
what's on the inside of it smells like Mango Madness. So
maybe somebody had a heavy hand with a heat gun.
yeah, that's
It
right.
happens.
Yeah, and it's that hemp plastic.
Sometimes somebody you're sitting here sealing
Did you-
something,
Mhm.
and somebody walks up and says, "Hey," and you're like sealing something.
Yeah. Did you know that England completely and totally outlawed? I mean, not England, London. I mean, the country. That's the
The
country.
UK.
The UK. There we go. They completely outlawed plastic. They are using only the recyclable plastic.
Then what do they put their milk in?
It's a recyclable plastic. It's made from hemp, and I think they said some was made from soybean products. The oil of soybean, because you know plastic is made out of oil.
It's petroleum.
It's
based.
petroleum. That's an oil.
Yeah.
So they're now making plastic
Out of natural alternatives.
out of natural
That-
alternatives.
That is actually kind of really awesome.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
And
And, you know, just don't ask me about the milk in a bag thing, 'cause I don't even know either.
Milk in a bag.
Yeah, they sell milk and water in bags
Where?
in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think in like a couple other countries too.
Did you know in Mexico they radiate all their milk so it can sit on the shelf because their country is not highly refrigerated.
Ooh.
In other words, they don't have the ability to refrigerate. The average person,
They're drinking green milk.
no. Well, it's radiated.
Well, no,
And
I
it
mean,
literally sits on the regular shelf. It don't have to be refrigerated or anything. And whenever we got there to the first time, you know, when we went to Mexico, the gentleman said, listen, I need to talk to you about the milk. And I was like, okay, what about the milk? And he said, it's radiated.
yeah.
You know, and I was like, what do they do that for? And he said, because, you know, the average Spanish person doesn't always have refrigeration.
Yeah.
Food refrigeration is a thing that you find in big cities and stuff, but Mexico's a very rural country, which is true. I've been all over, I've been a lot of Mexico, and it's a very rural, you know, area, and there's people living in huts and whatnot, and people with no heat, no electricity of any kind. They cook on propane if they can afford the propane or
Shoot,
fire.
I think Mario had a dirt floor, didn't he?
Yes, dirt floor,
Yeah.
almost, and so refrigeration is hard to come by. So this was the way they've decided to make milk safe for their children to drink.
Yeah, Papa calls that green milk.
Radiated milk.
Well, no, just milk that has been there for a while.
Well, that literally is milk that's just starting to turn. They used to drink that when they was a kid. Put that in the biscuits, especially in the biscuits.
Yeah.
But in any case, smell this passion fruit.
I like
I do too, but I like the pomegranate
that. My
better.
nose is starting to hurt a little
I
bit.
know. Brains are gonna pop out of our head. Where's the freaking?
Snip some.
Where's the? There it is. It's very similar in picture to me.
Hmm.
The picture's very similar.
There we go. That's not bad.
This does not have a candy smell of any kind. It has a fruit smell.
Which one?
This one.
Yeah, that was fruity.
But this one has a candy almost smell.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
almost
the
like-
passion fruit has a little bit of a candy smell. So I really like that one better. All right, so we've thoroughly hashed out all of this.
Yeah.
And we love you.
Aha.
And we're so glad we was able to bring this video to you. And we hope you enjoyed watching us. Now,
If you have any questions.
I just wanted to, yeah, you check for questions while I'm finishing up the wrap up, and then if there's a question, we'll answer that, if we can. Anyway, so
Somebody said something about Nag Champa.
yeah, non-chopper fragrance. I have.
They love our shirts.
Oh yeah,
We totally did not intend to match. It just happened.
yeah. Oh, this is K-Fest 2019 shirts. Me and Bridget and her husband and my husband all went to the festival, and we paid for and fed everybody. It was just awesome, but I paid for all the supplies for the breakfast as my donation, and then we charged people for the breakfast, and so then we had more donation, and it helped to raise up money for caves, because we do great things in the Swanee Grotto for caves. But in any case, and so we got our matching shirts from K-Fest. But what I was going to say was, we was wrapping up, is that right now, many of you would like to know exactly how I make my hippie relief CBD balm. And that class is now available. Hey, Pam! And if you will go to soapykisses.com, you can see the classes available. We have a CBD goat's milk soap class, a emulsified sugar scrub class. I'm not got a date on that one yet. I've dated the other two, and I believe I've pushed them far enough away from when my sister-in-law should pass that we won't have to delay them. That was why we didn't do anything too soon. I pushed them forward a little bit because I knew we'd have a funeral soon, but we didn't know when. And also that gives people time to pay for the classes and save up for classes. But in any case, you can see on soapykisses.com the classes if you'd like to join. You do get a better price on all classes if you're a member of the club. That's $4.99 a month or $54 and something, I think, for the year. And then you get a free class every month for that. And last month we did Bathbomb class, and
Totally
that was
worth it.
free. Huh?
It was totally worth it too.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I tried real hard to make it workful, and I gave y'all my recipe that are my club members, so that you can then use it and possibly modify it for your climate, or compare it to yours and see if you'd like to do any little things, similar. And I told you exactly what I put in it, and then once though, please everybody listen. Once you go to soapykisses.com, if you pay for a class and you're not a member, I don't have your personal information. So if you decide to pay for a non-member class, you have to take the responsibility of texting or calling us on the store number until you get us. Because there's no form for you to fill out. We only do the form the one time when you become a member, and I get all your personal, your phone number, your email address, all that kind of stuff. So all I'm going to get is the email address that you've given PayPal, which half the time people don't even check. So if you pay for a class and you don't pay for member status, I won't know how to reach you. So it's up to you to reach out and find me. And I have my cell phone and the store number on the page so that you can find me. And you can find me on Facebook, Kimberly Phillips, McNutt Hodes. And you can send me a message, and I always respond to message requests. So anyway, and then if you pay for the members rate, I will have your information, but it's always good to just, check in with me and say, hey, I just paid. Make sure I've got my notification from PayPal. And then I'll open up the form and I'll find your email address, and I will invite you onto the page with the email address, unless we're friends on Facebook. And then I can just easily do it on my phone or my tablet or my computer. But if you are not my friend, I have to invite you via email. So sometimes I'll invite you by email, but it will not be the email address that you use with Facebook, and it's causing some people troubles. So contact me. Give me your Facebook email address and let me know that you just paid for whatever. I will check my PayPal, and then I'll put you on the right page for the right class on Facebook. And the Inner Sanctum is the name of the Facebook page where you get the free classes. And so you cannot get the full benefit of your membership unless I get you onto that Facebook page. The only way that's going to happen is, 1, you fill out the form. 2, you answer the phone. You check your email. I'll call people over and over and over. I'll text them and they won't respond. So I'm just saying. But we've had really wonderful response. We've got everybody on now that's supposed to be on. We've got everybody off that's supposed to be off. And so we're very pleased. But everybody's getting used to the new system, but at least you only have to fill out that form one time, and that's awesome. No form challenges anymore.
And it's nice and simple.
And it's a simple form, very simple,
Yep.
simple and sweet. And so we're expecting good things from it. But in any case, and then we've still got one free class for this month that we're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Tell you what, why don't y'all members post some things that you'd like to see? I know some of y'all are members. Post some ideas of what y'all would love to have in a free class.
Yeah. And then after we get enough votes for the same similar thingies, then we can do it's where you check it, the little, a survey which one they want best.
Yeah. Throw some ideas out, and we'll do a survey on the page. You can do that part for me.
Yeah.
And let me know what they want.
Yeah.
And we'll do, because we still got a free class to do. We always do our free classes at the end of the month. And so at the end of the month, and the only thing that will hamper that is if we do have the death in the family that we're expecting, and we have to be at a funeral at that point. But other than that, we will be right there at the end of the month doing our free class.
Michael's blowing me up. He's on the couch. Captain D's.
He's what Captain D's now. He's like,
he's like, there's no food.
I guess we better go buy groceries.
Yeah, it's 7
I'm
o'clock.
living up in Mentone. As
Behind
you,
me.
yeah. So I don't know if any of y'all know, but I have had a very rearranging my life moment. It's one of the reasons I've been off YouTube. Bridget here is moved into the house at Mentone. The
Which I
big,
love.
what is it? 4-bedroom.
Yes, it's 4-bedroom.
Four
Well,
bedroom,
it's
utility room,
currently
living room.
3-bedroom, and my own painting room.
Yeah, she has her own painting
I have
room
a
for her babies.
studio.
She has a studio she's working on,
Yes.
and so she can paint her babies and finally get
peace.
her business going.
Yes.
And then,
And I have one actually done now. I've put it up on Facebook too. It's on my Facebook page.
okay, your Facebook page is
It's Aunt Beebe's Reborn Nursery.
Aunt.
Aunt
Well,
Beebe.
A-U-N-T.
Mhm.
Why don't you see if you can post it on the video?
I can't. I can post as Aunt Beebe on there, and then they just have to go search for that name.
Okay,
On Facebook.
they can just click on the name. If you post as Aunt BB, then they can just click on that and go right to your page.
Will it do that?
It should. If you
I
click
didn't
on the
know that.
Cornerstone
You
Market,
did.
it'll take you right to Cornerstone Market.
Yeah.
If I post as Cornerstone Market. But anyway,
Alright,
she's
so
going to try to
say
get it on there.
hey,
But in any
everybody.
case, we'll have our free class. And one of the wonderful things about the free classes on the Soapy Kisses Club is we never delete one. So when you become a member, you can just sort of like binge every one of them that I've ever done.
Yep.
And because it's a Facebook page, so every time I do a free class, I go live video that class. And so then it just goes down the feeds, and you just go up to search box and hit the word video, and all the videos will pop up and end. Or you can, on a computer, you can actually click the video tab, and all the videos will be there
Emma,
on the
do
Facebook
you
page.
think they'll be able to see that? It's a good close up. He has since got eyelashes and eyebrows, y'all. So
That's her baby,
yes.
and it's ready. It's
ready.
a preemie,
No, he's a good sized newborn.
a good sized newborn.
Yeah,
And-
he's right in between.
Okay, and he's available for sale for how much?
That's to be discussed.
Okay.
It depends on shipping.
Yeah, but just the
And-
price of the baby, not including shipping.
Well, the price of the baby is $185.
$185.
But then there's shipping, and then some people like fancy box openings where you add kind of goodies to it, so they can do like this elaborate video,
Okay.
like a baby shower in a box.
Okay.
And so that it does increase it a little bit to like $250.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you do bottles that it looks
Yeah,
like
and
there's
I do-
milk in there and apple
Yeah,
juice
and
in
then
there.
I do
And they're
imitation.
sealed up. They
Yeah.
don't, nothing comes out.
Yeah,
but,
they're
and
sealed
you
up.
can't
I
even
do-
open them, right? They're glued.
Well, no, I have to leave them where you can open them because I've tried sealing them, and the glue messes with the threading, and they leak.
Okay. All right. So,
And they sit crooked, so I don't seal them anymore, so you can open them, but they're sealed in the nipple, so nothing will come out, and they're sealed, like some of them are those granimal ones, because they got cute little bottles, and I seal the little holes, the vents, so it's all sealed up, nothing coming out.
yeah.
I can do an apple juice, and I can do milk, and then probably do pretty much anything you want, and you just have to ask. Do a little Google and find out how to do it. Pretty easy.
In my opinion, this will be your retirement income.
Yep.
Baby making. I think.
Baby making.
I think she's going to really do good at it, and I don't think the baby making industry is going to fade.
No, it's only gotten bigger. It's been going on since the 80s.
Yeah.
They started out reborning Behringer dolls.
What's Behringer dolls?
Do you remember that baby doll that Kelly and Heather had that I absolutely adored, that it was up there at Mama Rail's house? That looked real, it had little bits and everything?
Yes.
That's a Behringer doll.
Okay. There
Yeah.
you go.
They were the most realistic baby you could buy during the 80s and the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
were
they had their
high
bits.
class. Yeah, they had bits. Yeah. Like, I tried to smuggle it away a couple times, I do believe. I got caught. Mama Rail gave me a talking to.
That is not your baby.
Yeah, and I was like, but I want it.
Okay. So anyway, we've got to go. We've got to go home and feed the
horde.
army.
It's the horde.
The horde. We got to go home and. So Bridget's living in my house.
Yes.
So if you'll remember, at one point Bridget lived behind me.
Mhm.
And then eventually, when she moved out, I put the soap business in that building.
Yeah.
And it was where I had one room set up for videoing, and then I had the big long one for, well, then I turned that back into a house whenever me and Randy were sharing the property at one point. And basically what happened is he had a girlfriend that was trying to get me to not have any possession of my home. She said to my face that I had abandoned the place, and so therefore I didn't deserve any part of it. So I just came back. That fixed her ass. She moved out. I didn't mind staying there. She was in the big house with him. I was in my little house. I didn't care. But that didn't sit with her too well. She realized she was not getting squat. She was going to marry Randy and get everything. I bet you she already had some poison picked out.
Oh, she was probably going to live there for 8 years and excommunicate you from the property and own her ownership. That's squatter rights in Alabama. You got to live somewhere 8 years.
Oh, well, anyway. So, I just came home, and so then...
Respectfully came home.
Yeah, just respectfully came home. So anyway, so we stayed like that for a long time. And then Randy decided, once he met Sherry, that he wanted to go be close to Sherry. So he moved out, and I took possession of everything. I moved back in the big house, me and Steve. Steve was already living with me then. That was before we married. And then now me and Steve are back in the little house, and Bridget's in the big house. And we, of course, still have our house in Gadsden.
Yeah.
And so we have a really nice house with 39 acres in Gadsden, and we live there predominantly. But now Steve's took a job that for 2 weeks out of every month he does third shift. I don't like it.
No.
I hate it.
I don't
I
like it
hate
either.
it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, I hate it.
Phone calls and pictures
Ah!
and harassment late at night.
I do not like living there at
She
night.
can't do
I
it.
have never lived in the big city in my life, and even though I'm on 39 acres, I've just never
can
been a
still hear
city
the
girl. I'm a
cars.
country girl. You can still hear cars, even though it's 39 acres. So anyway, sirens,
Yeah. She drove me crazy.
horns.
And I told her, I said, Mom, just move back into the little house.
So that's what I did. So,
and Michael,
so-
he goes, Bridget, is it time for your mom to come back? And I go, no, not yet. He goes, okay.
anyway, so for the 2 weeks that Steve does night shift, when he's off, I'm home in Gadsden. But when he's
At work.
sleeping during the day, and you get to see him for an hour in the morning, and he sleeps all day, and you get to see him for 30 minutes while he's getting ready, and then he leaves. So it's an hour and a half out of a whole 24-hour period. That's all I see him. I'm in Minton.
Harassing my husband.
I made him clean something today.
He deserved every bit of it, Mom. He deserved every bit of it.
Anyway, and we're remodeling the bathroom, and if you get on my Facebook,
The bathroom looks like a bathroom again.
we're videoing right now, and we're going to continue to video. We should do a video on your baby.
Yeah, we could. We could do that when we get home. In my painting room, y'all can see my painting room so far.
We might get that done. If we don't do that today, we'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay?
I
Because
gather
we're
all
both
the
off
ladies.
tomorrow. The new employee is working tomorrow.
I have switched Saturdays.
Okay. So anyway, we love you guys.
Yeah.
I know we're just crazy. We're crazy nuts. We've always been crazy. Nobody ever told you we different, did they? Here, let me get rid of these. Somebody's messaged me. And we will be back then hopefully Saturday with a baby room video
Yes.
that we'll put on this channel. And then are you going to put one on your channel too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to. I've got to start getting more
Tomorrow?
active
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
life is starting to settle down just a little bit.
Yeah, and, well,
So-
you know, it's hard to move. We've been all moving. Because, you know, like my whole life of 30 years or plus in that house, Randy left most of it. There was just, you know, stuff, you know, as the kids left, we just packed stuff up in their bedrooms and the closets.
Dude, I still
We
have
had
stuff
storage.
in my baby room. One corner has still got stuff that I've got to go through.
Yeah, you know, so
One
anyway,
corner.
yeah, so we
There's
just,
Christmas decorations.
well,
from
I've been
like 4
completely,
different
totally,
families.
I've been throwing things everywhere. And we've just really worked hard to get situated. And we're still not situated in Gadsden. And I'm still not finished with the house and gas, and we've still got 2 doors to put up, paint 1 bathroom, put up the trim in that bathroom, and then paint all the trim in the house, and then
And
the
paint that
kitchen.
spot you missed over the
Yeah, that's right.
bathroom.
And then paint the kitchen again after the cabinets go in, and then paint the cabinets or stain the cabinets. So we're still working.
I think you should stain them a nice deep mahogany red.
Anyway, if you want really great lye, buy Essential Depot's lye. I
In the
don't
small
lie. It's
container.
awesome lye. But but you can't use my link anymore. Remember, he has closed his affiliate program, so my link will no longer do me any good. It's not even my link anymore. But you can help out Essential Depot and get some really wonderful products. I love their fragrances. I always have, and I've always loved their lye.
Oh.
Always. Okay,